Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I am Rose Fausto, also known as FQ Mom. FQ stands for Financial Intelligence Quotient, our ability to make sound decisions and actions when it comes to handling our money. In other words, the IQ and EQ of handling money. With me this morning for the episode 5 of Money Lessons with FQ Mom and Sons is FQ Son number 1, Martin Fausto.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Marty, alam mo, lagi tayong nagpapakilala ulit dito just in case we are joined in by those who are seeing us for the first time. So tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Martin Fausto. I am the FQ Son number 1. Currently, I'm the managing director of Brandem. Brandem Consultancies, would we help companies and individuals better deliver and strengthen their brand story. So kapag brand story, we're talking about brand design, training your people, how to better sell your products and services. So it's parang investing na rin siya. You're also investing in yourself, investing in the company para lalo kang makapagbenta at deliver ng brand story mo. Ano ba? I'm also a Gallup certified strengths coach. Mahilig ako sa mga TV series at mahilig din ako sa pagpunta sa beach. Yun talaga namimiss ko sa summertime na ngayon.
Oo nga, ang init na, no? Ano na bang temperature ngayon? Mga 30s na tayo talaga ngayon. So, just before we go to our main topic for today, when you talk about brand stories, ano ba ibig sabihin ng brand story?
Pag brand story, para siyang caption, tagline. Kumbaga, lahat ng members mo sa team, iisa lang ang sinasabi nila. So,
okay.
pare-pareho kayo ng kwento. Pinikwento niyo kung ano ba yung brand ng company or ng organization ninyo.
Saan usually nagkakaproblema pagka ganyan? Pag hindi consistent, nahihirapan yung audience. Ganun ba yun?
Yes, nahihirapan kasi nangyayari yan kapag kapag masyado na kayong siguro kalat-kalat in different areas. Like right now, lahat naka-work from home, no? So, hindi nyo rin naman nababantayan siguro lahat ng team members ninyo or let's say, hindi siya copy-paste Kasi hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin yung parehong script all the time. Pero paano mo malalaman na yung mga team members natin, yung mga sales or account managers natin, tama, standardized ang pagbenta at pagpapakilala ng company mo for your prospective clients or prospective customers.
Yep. Okay, so siguro let's say good morning sa lahat na mga kasama natin ngayon. Ito, ayan, they are 300 strong already. Juday, Rosalie, Anna, Janelle, Mayet, Elaine, Aiko, hi, MK, Fernandez, April Ann, DG, user 292, sure. Abigail Salvador. So, what is our topic for today? Tell us about it, Martin.
Siyempre, ang topic natin ngayon, ang pinag-iinitan sa summer, ang pinag-iinitan sa pagluluto, ang essentials versus wants. Diba? Ano ba ang essential versus wants when it comes to today's time? Especially when it comes to FQ, diba?
Yep. And recently kasi, that hashtag essentials, naging trending siya, no? Ano ba nangyari dun? Sino may alam? Sino may alam sa inyo?
Saan nanggagaling ang history ng essential?
Gusto ko muna kung ano yung alam mo, nagulat talaga ako. I think that was morning. Sabi ko, ba't daming lugaw? Bakit ang daming lugaw? Tapos may hashtag essentials.
Ano naman tag-ulan?
Oo nga, yung init-init na nga, no? So nagulat ako, what happened? What happened there? Do you know?
Honestly, hindi. As in,
hindi.
nakita ko na lang siya na nagkalugaw-lugaw. If somebody in the sa ating mga viewers, could please tell us, lugaw, bakit sa lugaw nagsimula? Sabi ni user
Sige.
2924862, sa Musun, Bulacan yan nagsimula.
Sabi rin ni Monchi,
DG61, si lugaw.
oo, sabi rin ni Monchi, order na ako lugaw. Yung delivery boy kasi, magde-deliver ng lugaw. Tapos, yung mga barangay, ayan, thank you Monchi for telling us, yung mga barangay officials on the area, sinabi, di daw essential ang lugaw. But to the driver's defense, tama siya kasi delivery should not be hampered. So yun, so
Pagkain eh, di ba?
nagkakaroon. Oo, so nagkagulo ng konti and then yun, naging hashtag lugaw, the people now remembered to, they even shared their own photos of mga lugaw-lugaw. So parang sinabi nila, lugaw is essential. Ayun. So nakikisabay kami doon sa uso instead of the usual kasi is needs versus wants. So sabi namin, essentials versus wants. Or pwede rin namang essentials versus non-essentials. Hello,
Okay.
Hogs, Sasa Fulkerson. Salamat for joining us. Pero salamat din sa mga pahalo-halo nyo. Yan. Salamat
Hello,
siya sa
Marie
halo-halo.
Desensina, Dagisi.
Sulat nyo dyan kung ano,
Marides ata.
I'd like our viewers, our live viewers, to write on the chat box, ano ang definition ng essential para sa inyo? Okay, game. Ano ba ang essential? Essential means blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Dalas-dalas natin, no, di ba? Needs versus wants. Ano ba talaga yon? And sometimes there's really a big difficulty in defining that, in separating needs versus wants. Ano ikaw, Marty, how would you define needs or essentials? And if you like, you can already define it in tandem with wants.
Ako, in my opinion, yung needs, no, or yung essentials are the things na we have to have or else tutumba ka. Di ka makaka-function ng maayos, di ka makakagalaw ng maayos. So, typically, mga pagkain, shelter, I guess safe environment. Having a safe environment is also an essential.
Yeah.
I guess also having a good bed is also an essential para when you want to recharge, ready to go for the next day. Right? Oh, hi, Ate Sharon. Somebody join us.
Yeah, sabi rin nila, salamat sa mga pahalo-halo ninyong lahat din. Marvy, Mommy Dragon. Usually, naalala ko nung when I was still studying, there was a definition. Needs are the things you can't do without. Diba? You need those, parang when you say needs, there has to be some basicness to it. It has to be something na pag wala, as you said earlier, tumba ka, diba? And ang usual definition natin ng needs, food, clothing, and shelter. Pero
Kapag
parang,
needs ba? Yes, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Marty. Kapag needs ba?
Kapag needs ba, is it required or it's expected, no, that everybody has them ba? Or everybody should have access to them?
Yes, I think it's good thing that you pointed that out kasi pag needs, para bang everybody has a right to be enjoying those needs. Para bang dapat may access sila. Basic kasi basic. Kaya parang ito, tama yung sinabi mo, no? Yung essential nga talaga na to the point na pag wala ka nun, parang hindi kompleto yung pagkatao mo. Diba? That's why education now is part of the needs because there has to be some sort of a basic form of education na nakuha man lang ng bawat citizen of this world.
Can our viewers, can I invite the viewers to please share us in the chat box from Kumu, from Facebook Live? Yeah. May mga nagbago ba sa essentials ninyo now that we are 1 year in the lockdown?
Oo,
may mga
magandang question.
Nadagdag ba or nabawasan sa list of your essentials itong nag-lockdown since last year?
That's a very nice question. While we wait for them to answer, may mga nagsabi na earlier before you ask that question. So, essentials daw, syempre nga, needs, ano? Yung mga pangunahing, sabi ni Mirna Zamora, mga pangunahing pangangailangan tulad ng pagkain, gamot, personal hygiene. Tapos, thank you, Monchi. He said that he likes the vibe of the conversation. It feeds the soul. Yes, that's the intent. And sabi din ulit ni Mirna, yung essential kasi dinidin, ano kayang dinidende sa pangailangan? Depende siguro to. Depende sa pangangailangan
Depende.
ng tao. Pwede kang, kailangan mong mahalaga sa'yo, pero sa iba hindi. Ayan, maganda yan. Mamaya pupuntahan natin yan. From person to
Magkakaiba, no?
person, nag-iiba.
Gusto ko rin sinabi ni Kia Deans. Essential equals something you will put in your backpack when climbing a mountain.
Mountain climber ka.
So, kailangan kahit saan ka pumunta, nandun yung mga essentials mo.
Sige. So, do you want, who starts? Ako ba? As a nanay, ang mga needs ko. Ako, kailangan ko talaga, as a mother, alam ko na dapat maayos yung, hindi na ito masyadong material, ano? Parang nasa maayos na kalagayan ang bawat isa sa pamilya namin. Parang may pagka-mother hen effect yun, no? And yun nga, even if I want that, I am very conscious na I step back a little, na I don't like to smother you, if you notice, Marty. Para bang, gusto ko kasi, lalo na mga lalaki kayo, gusto kong medyo, gender bias yun. Kahit lalaki o babae. Gusto ko, especially at this age, very self-reliant na kayo. No? You can stand on your own 2 feet, but it's still there. There's a need in me na kailangan alam ko, okay sila. May pagka-food for the soul kind of need yon. Pero sige, punta tayo dun sa material need. Material need. Ano ang mga material needs ninyo? Meron na bang nagsabi kung ano yung pagkakaiba from the pre-pandemic days? Ano yung mga needs natin noon? Tapos nagbago ngayong during the pandemic, ito pala yung aking needs. You want to start that conversation?
Nagbago sa akin, essential. I think mas lalong lumakas yung pagiging essential ng socializing or talking to friends, talking to family or relatives, catching up kahit sa chat lang or parang video kamustahan. Dati nga last year, tinatawag nila iinuman. Parang gano'n yung mas naging essential na sa akin ngayon. Tapos, mas naging essential yung going back to nature, yung pagbibilad sa araw, paglalakad sa sa mga damo-damo or sa garden.
Yeah. Oo.
Yun yung mga naging essential ko. Sa
Sinabi
Wi-Fi,
mo, no?
oh my God.
Ay, nako, Wi-Fi. Internet, hindi ako kilay is life eh. Internet is life. Yan ang napaka-clear na sobrang naging mega magnum essential sa buhay natin. Na pagka walang internet, nako, patay tayo, no? Parang kanina nga, di ba yung Facebook, sometimes it brings back yung mga memories, no? So today is April 8th. And a memory of me posting on Facebook, asking for help na kasi nasira yung fiber natin noon. Lumabas siya kanina at nilagay ko yun, oh my God, kasi we've already tried the usual channels, tatawag ka, pakiayos, nag-schedule, hindi natutuloy, tapos walang nangyayari, and then na-cut off talaga po kami sa internet. And that was the time, ang dami namin pangangailangan, mga guesting, mga meeting, yung basic na trabaho natin just to get in touch with our co-workers. So, nung naubusan na ako, talagang nag-post, yun nga the last resort mo, di ba, mag-post ka na sa social media. So, I did that, na parang help because to me, it's not kilay, which is life, internet is life. Yun yung nilagay ko. So, natawa ako kanina. And, ang saya naman, a lot of people there were just so willing to help. Daming mga suggestions, daming mga suggestions. And then, yung iba, lalo na yung mga taga-PLDT or may kakilala, nagsabi sila. At si Sheila, I don't know if Sheila is watching right now, nagsabi siya, Tito Mon, itinag niya ngayon si Mon Isberto. Tito Mon Isberto, baka matulungan niyo po si Rose, sabi niya. And that was really, really a big help. Together with the others who tried to connect us with someone at nagawan ng paraan. Kaya ngayon, maayos ang internet natin. Internet is essential.
Yes, may mga nag-share rin sa ating Kumu discussion like sabi ni Kia Deans, napalitan lahat ng clothes ng iisang type na lang. Puro cotton lahat para madaling labhan.
Oh, galing!
Loungewear na siya ngayon.
Loungewear.
Tapos may nagsasabi rin na vitamins of course, kailangan ng vitamins. Princess Alvero shared vitamins. Riza Lagramada sa dami daw nilang eggs na nabibili ngayon.
Itlog.
Diba?
Okay,
thank you sa mga nakapadala ng halo-halo. Salamat. Kailangan ngayon, summer na summer.
Sabi ni Mirna, no, katulad ng cellphone, before kasi kahit hindi sira, papalitan ko cellphone ko. Ngayong pandemic, I never change my cellphone. Yun ang pagbabago. Ay, tama yan. Na-delineate niya ngayon. Kasi nga, when you say cellphone, you can either say that it's a need and a want. Kung halimbawa, yung basic cellphone lang na gumagana pa naman, yan yung pagka-essential, di ba? Pero yung sinabi nga ni Mirna na yung pagpalit-palit ng cellphone dahil may bago na namang model na dinabas, yun ang super wants talaga. Ako,
ano ba mga, how about tuwing sale, tuwing 9, 9, 8, 8, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Ano kaya ang magiging tips or pwede natin maging guidelines to tell ourselves if yung mga nasa cart ba natin ay essential or wants?
Yung iba, ginagawa nila, pinapatambay muna daw yung cart. Huwag mo munang i-finalize yung transaction para bang sleep on it na sinasabi. Mahirap kasi alam mo kanya-kanya tayong temperament niyan money behavior. So if you think that you are such an impulsive buyer, medyo guardyahan mo yung sarili mo. Huwag ka masyadong tingin ng tingin muna sa mga sale. Kasi nga, sa totoo lang, na-realize ko ngayong pandemic, ang daming pwedeng to do away with, no? For example, this is one big discovery for me. The entire time of this quarantine na lahat na ng klaseng Q ay napagdaanan na natin, no? ECQ, MCQ, barbecue,
banana Q, kamote Q.
Sana high F Q ang sumunod doon.
Pwede.
Diba? Okay ba? I didn't buy a single clothing material for myself. Kumbog ganun, no? Parang na-realize ko, pwede pala. Walang bagong blouse, dress, shoes, bag. Wala! As in, wala talaga. Hindi naman nagkukulang. Hindi pa naman makapaulit-ulit, di ba? Although okay sa akin na nag-uulit. I do like that. And I actually appreciate yung mga super celebrity or even royalty, si Kate Middleton, na nakikita nag-uulit. Di ba? Para ba, ganun naman talaga. Kala naman ulitin ang damit. Sino naman
nagsabi? Sa photo shoot
Sino naman nagsabi kasi hindi pwedeng ulitin ang damit. So yung mga ganon, nakita natin na we can actually do away with a lot of buying na nagiging cluttered masyado yung closet natin. Yun ang essential.
Is it possible ba for a want to evolve or transition to become an essential?
I think so. Maybe the cell phone is the best example, especially for somebody my age. No? I lived in the time nung lumabas ang cellphone, parang yung mga super bosses pa lang namin yung may cellphone. Mga ang lalaking ganyan, nakabulsa sila. So kami, mga hamak na analyst, hindi lang muna naka-cellphone. So para bang ang laki-laking bagay nun. And one unit of cellphone cost a lot more than my
Do you
monthly salary.
remember magkano yung cellphone more than a monthly salary?
Oh, yeah. And at that time, medyo okay na yung salary ko, ha. It started siguro mga more than 30K. And I was
At that time.
I was probably earning more than 20K back
At
in the
that time.
1990s, yeah. If
So
I'm
pag
recalling.
today's time, magkano na yung 30K na cellphone?
Mahal. Siguro parang 1,000, which is probably gano'n na nga ngayon.
Ganun na pala ngayon Pero syempre hanggang text and call lang yung kaya niya dati.
So, ang reference niyan, my starting salary was 2,000 pesos in
Wow.
1985. Back in 1985, as a credit analyst at Far East Bank. A bank is forever, ang aming tagline noon. So, that one. So, the cell phone definitely was a super one. It was a super bongga na meron kang gadget, ang yabang-yabang mo, you can make a call anywhere, hindi kailangan ng landline. Kami kasi super landline lang kami noon. Landline, or actual meeting. And then later on, when it became less expensive, na-afford na ng mga sumunod na line. Hanggang na-afford na ng lahat-lahat. Ultimo yung mga fishermen in the hinterlands of the 7,100 plus islands of the Philippines. That is now a need, diba? Because you need that gadget in order to communicate, in order to do your business. And yun na, ang cellphone ngayon, alam mo, super essential na eh. Diba? As a matter of fact, ito ba yun, yung cellphone penetration natin, more than 1:1 yata. Medyo mataas tayo
Yes. Kasi there are more cell phones than Filipinos in the Philippines.
Para yung sheep sa New Zealand and Australia.
Yes, mas marami.
It
really shows, no, na sobrang essential ang cellphone. Ako personally, meron ba akong want na naging essential na rin siya? Siguro sa akin naging...
Hello, thank you, Number Bender.
Number
Bender is also here on Knowledge Channel. Meron siyang show. Super galing niya sa math, pero i-explain niya sa inyo in easy to understand. Thank you, Number Bender. Bongga, di ba? Number Bender. Parang may pagka-X-Men ang dating.
Ginagano niya.
Binibel. Go ahead, you were saying something.
Ano bang want ko dati na ginawa na siyang essential ngayon? Siguro masasabi ko with the work from home setup, ang dating want ko mga Bluetooth mouse, Bluetooth keyboard. Ngayon parang naging siya. Parang lumalapit na siya sa pagiging essential niya.
So essential in your work, no?
Yeah, kasi kailangan ko kumita, kailangan ko maging productive, maging mabilis sa pag-type, sa pag-aayos ng mga slides. So yun yung nagiging yes, tama, internet access is also an essential. Swerte na lang tayo na actually, share ko lang po sa ating mga viewers, 2 po ang aming wifi sa bahay. Para in case may isang bumagsak, switch tayo dun sa diba? Ay, wow, thank you so much sa halo-halo.
Parang nagfo-filter yung mo ngayon yung audio mo ngayon Now that we're talking about internet as an essential, Martin, parang I don't know, kumusta ang Sharon, Direct Sharon, how is Martin's audio right now? Okay ba? Or audience, okay ba ang audio naming dalawa? Naririnig naman kami na maayos. I hope so, This is really an essential part of doing business now. Now, there is something I'd like to share with you. And this is based on a behavioral study. Kasi usually, naalala mo, Martin, di ba, nung pagka-announce ng lockdown noong 2020, parang everybody had to be, diba, parang hold ka muna. Tapos kailangan magtipid. Di ba? So, sa pagtitipid, and I think the same it's even more true right now, 2021, kasi naubos na yung PC natin noong 2020. Tapos ngayon, ganito pa rin tayo and things are even in a worse condition.
Ano yung PC?
PC is string. When you say naubos yung PC mo, parang yung emergency fund mo, yung safety net mo, PC is a string. So, ngayon, pagka sa isang household, sabihin ngayon ng padre de pamilya or kung sino man ang head of the family, sasabihin niya, kailangan tayong magtipid. Let's just say, kailangan mabawasan natin ang ating mga expenses by 20%. What usually comes to mind? How do you do that? Do you have anything in mind, Marty? How do you do that?
Kaya tayo nanonood ngayon para matuto. Actually, hindi ko masyado alam paano gawin ito. Meron akong emergency fund. Yun lang ang ginagawa ko. Meron akong emergency fund na 6 months worth of monthly expenses na nakatabi. Lagi, 6 months. Tapos doon lang ako kukuha para hindi ko kailangan umutang. Pero so, anong FQ tips natin doon?
Yeah. So what we're trying to figure out ngayon is kung halimbawa kailangan mo magbawas ng 20% of your monthly expenses. Normally, and this is usually done by corporations and even families siguro, across the board, di ba? Sasabihin mo, babawasan mo ng 20%, lahat. It's the simplest thing to do, di ba? So yung food expense mo, bawasan mo ng 20%. Yung luxury, or syempre, yun, 20% din ang bawas. Oo, all the categories, all the expense categories, binabawasan natin ng 20%. It's very neat, it's very simple, it looks very fair, right?
I won't agree though.
So ito nga ang maganda. And this is what I want everybody to understand and listen carefully to. Studies show na this method may be simple, may be very attractive and looks very fair and good for everyone, but mas masakit ito kaysa sa, ito yung magandang other option, pumili na lang kayo. Pumili kayo ng mga expenses na tatanggalin nyo and spare the expenses that are really very important to you. And this is especially in the context of a family. Kasi medyo iba rin yung culture ng corporation. Kasi pag family, isang buong unit kayo, di ba? So now, if you are able to do that, imbis na isa-isahin mo, lahat na lang ng mga kasarapan mo sa buhay, babawasan mo, lahat ng expense, babawasan mo, mas effective pala for our well-being na pumili ka lang ng mga babawas mo and come up with a 20% reduction that you need to implement. Kasi, di ba, pagka all your expense categories ang tinamaan mo, sobrang ramdam na ramdam mo. Di ba parang mas feeling mo yung pagiging yagit? Kaysa pagka pinili mo lang. Yagit talaga. Pagka pinili mo lang, dun sa ibang bagay, especially yung mga mahahalaga sa'yo, okay ka pa. And I think, I'm connecting this now to our topic for today. That's why it's very important for us, individually and as a family and even as corporations, to now differentiate. Ano ba yung essential? Ano ba yung things that we can do away with? Pero ano yung mga dapat na buuin pa rin natin? Yun. Okay ba? Okay ba ang ano?
Mag-react lang ako dun sa what you shared, but I'd like to say hello to a lot of our viewers who just joined in, like Sina Keb, hello, Rance, Paul, Yap, Binibining, or is it BBK, BB Kosinandi? Or ano ba yun? Baby ko si Nandi. Yung sabihin nun. But yeah, tama yun. No? Nung nakita ko yun. And Aris Baloran, watching from Italy. Buongiorno.
Ako reminds din. Sa Berna Silado. She's my friend from way back. Back in the last century.
Hello. Reminds you of Vincenzo as a K-drama. Hello po, Mayef from Hong Kong. Oh my gosh. May mga friends who live in Hong Kong. Parang walang pandemic doon. Everyone's going to Disney, naka-park, going to the beach. Hi. Anyways, so just to react, no?
Liz Agunan is here. Yeah.
Oh, hey. Hello, Liz.
Salamat sa sarap. Sarap na pinadala ni
Kamote chips. Kamote chips, yes. Ano siya? Plant-based, pero chips. Sarap. Ang tawag dito? Nag-react lang ako to what you said, no? Sinasabi nga nila na pag 20% cut, mas madali kong gawin sa lahat. So, imagine ko, parang kung pipili ka, puputulin mo ba yung left arm, right arm, left leg, right leg mo? Parang isipin ko, magpa-ampute lang ako ng isa, yun na yung buong tinanggal ko. Versus, let's say, lahat, kukunti-kunti mong tatanggalin, di ba? Very morbid, pero Pero ano yun, less mo mararamdaman yung pagiging kawawa mo if you just
Mm.
select. So siguro essentials versus wants, no? Baka i-cut na lang natin yung mga wants natin. Pwede siyang more than 20%. For example, wag mo
Mm.
gagawin yung essentials mo, pero
Yeah.
sa budget natin, magbawas ka ng 50% ng wants mo. So at least, ma-manage mo pa siya.
Totoo yan, totoo yan. Tapos kung minsan nga, this is also an opportunity for us to really take off the clutter in our life. Kasi, alam
Mhm.
mo, pagka hindi naman tayo masyadong mindful, if things are just going as they used to do, to go, sige, bili ka lang ng bili, get into this, get into that, kung ano-ano lang nangyayari na hindi natin namamana. Pero pagka ganito, this is really like a big, hinto muna tayo. And now,
Yes, shock talaga to.
yeah, shock talaga. And in fact, sometimes nagiging siya, blessing in disguise for some na, ay, ngayon ko lang na-realize. Ganon sila, no? Kasi hindi na sila nag-outing sa pamilya. Nandun na lang sila sa bahay. Nag-ano na lang, nagbo-board games na lang sila. So parang, mas nakikilala pa niya ngayon yung growing up children niya. Kasi di ba, syempre, lalo na kung may kaya, yung mga pamilya, lalabas dito, yung mga summer. Ito ngayon, summer outing time na, hey Martin, we already reached 1,024 viewers. And what are we supposed to do? Pam, pam, pam. 1, 2, 3, go. Tananan, tananan. Dapat, ano na lang, yung ano na lang natin. Ayun. Teka, tayo sa pala. 5, 6, 7, right,
6, 7, 8.
right.
Di tayo singers, ha? Di tayo singers. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tan, tan, tanananan. Tanananan. Tan, tan, tanananan. Tarararan. Tun, tun, turururu. Hello to our 1,000 viewers. And I also like to say hello to Angela Paula from Gumaca, Quezon. That's where one of my best friends came from. Gumaca,
Oh,
Quezon. She's watching while her baby is sleeping.
yes, nakita
So,
ko rin kayo
yay.
na ang cute, ano? So, yan, may
Hmm.
panahon ka na talaga na makita yung growth ng iyong baby. Na dati siguro, dahil aligaga ka kung saan-saan ang mga attention natin. So, these are really the things na medyo, okay din naman pala. Okay din naman. Pero syempre, no, we all still have to improve the situation. We will now also have to differentiate what we can change and what we can't. There's
Mm-mm.
a discussion over dinner one time about that, no? Do you remember yung tungkol sa what is a problem? A problem is something that has a solution.
Oh, yeah. Pag wala siyang solution, ang tawag dun ay, ano lang, fact. Hindi, ang tawag nila, gravity problem. Di
When
ba?
you said fact, ang dinig ko is like spelled differently, which can also be true kasi ano kasi ang example natin noon, ano? Pero ngayon nangyayari na din. Example natin noon, 'di ba, when we would talk about it, traffic.
Mhm.
Um, as far as well, the regular citizen is concerned lang naman, ano? Hindi ko ikaw yung may responsibilidad. A lot of our conversations over dinner before would revolve around how each one of us, dealt with traffic. So
Mhm.
that was one of the nice examples of, is this a problem or is this a fact? As far as I'm concerned, right now, stuck in the car. So pagka-traffic at that moment, ano na yun eh, hindi na siya problem that can be solved for you. So what
It's
you
a
do,
fact.
just do something that will alleviate your pain, which is as a family tradition, di ba? Audiobook. Nakikinig na lang kami sa audiobook. Yan ang ginagawa natin pag traffic roll.
Yeah,
Remember?
I forgot which book na nabasa ko yun, yung term na gravity problem. It's a problem na walang solution. It's like gravity, it's there. So,
Mm.
kailangan natin siyang tanggapin. Salamat sa kay user 840-319. Wala padala ng TNT 1
So
gigabyte.
green also. Thank you,
We also
so
have
green.
a question from Aris, the one
Oh,
watching from Italy. Pwede po bang ilista what you are going to eliminate? So, syempre, if let's say we have to cut down 20%, we have to eliminate. We look at the wants muna, di
sige.
ba? Sa mga
Mm-mm.
wants, I personally eliminated shopping for new clothes, shoes, I also eliminated skincare. So ano yung mga product na talagang kailangan mo for skincare? At the end of the day, you just need a cleanser, a toner, a moisturizer, water, and sleep. And you'll have good skin. And probably for other lucky ones, love life para gumanda yung balat mo. Other things that you will cut out for once, siguro nag-cut out na rin ako ng ordering food. Especially pag nakatira ka sa condo, nakakatamad din talaga magluto. So, orderin mo
May
na
isa
lang
ka
lahat
na.
ng meals mo. So, syempre, binabawasan ko rin yun. At kung pwede, magluluto na lang ako. I'll just cook na lang my own food na pwede ko siyang kainin siguro 2 days later na hindi naman panis, mga ulam, mga adobo, pinakbet, yung mga kayang mag-last for more than 2 days na mga ulam sa ref na
Oo.
wala siya ng sawa factor. So, syempre, I also, for a while, I would skip breakfast.
Ay,
para,
masama yan.
para hindi ako
Masama yan. Ako, nagagalit ang Lola Pepay.
But yes.
Pa-shout out daw sa baby ni Mirna. Hello, Eunice and Alexander Alteveros. Nanunood sila ngayon. Hello. Andun daw sila sa tabi niya. Hi kids. I hope you are learning from our session na kayo, meron din kayo mga kanya-kanya nyong essentials o mga needs at tapos yung mga wants nyo. So, tatandaan nyo yan hanggang pagtanda ninyo. You should be very clear. Ito ba I need? Ito ba I want? Si need, kailangan mo na ngayon. Yung want, tsaka na. Dinidelay natin yan. Yung tinatawag na delay gratification, and that's basic law number 3. One of our episodes will be discussing that in larger details. No? So, ako naman, ano yung mga tatanggalin? Ano na yung mga natanggal na because wala nga akong choice na tanggal? Ano kasi ako, hindi, di ba, if you notice, hindi ako mahilig sa mga ma-shopping. Hindi ako masyadong ma-shopping na tao. That's why I just realized, zero shopping pala for myself this year. And it wasn't very painful at all. But I do like good service. I like a good massage, yung mga ganyan, no? I like a good haircut. Yun yung mga gusto ko. And yun din, for more than a year now, no massage. Buti na lang, yung asawa ko, magaling mag-massage. The best therapist in the whole wide world. Shout out to my honey. Masahin mo ako.
Parinig na. We also want to take a shout out to user 5066061. Sana we have your name, no? Sa Batas and Rojas family. Hello. God bless you also.
Maganda yung sinabi ni Angela Paula. Sabi niya, when I got my first baby, all she needed was siya lang. Oo. Now she's my priority. So ito rin, that's also a blessing in disguise for you, na ibigay mo talaga what your baby needs. Okay, shout out also to Bell Stacy 01. Aray ko.
We also have from Kev, no? Yung mga subscription daw, i-review natin. Ano ba yung mga kailangan natin talaga?
That's very good.
Music, or let's say sa streaming. Ano ba mga subscriptions ang kailangan mo talaga natin? Siyempre, usually, nalalock in ka for a year, or ano bang pwede i-review? Kasi you can see naman your credit card eh. A tip, no, to look at your credit card bill, 3 months credit card bill, makikita mo yan, yung mga common things na binibili mo, na konti-konti lang, tiga hundreds lang siya. Pero kapag kinombine mo siya, nagiging libo-libo rin yun eh.
Exactly.
Yung mga pwede di ba?
Ako, nung talaga, I was all into my mga ka-FQhan ko, nagtitipid-tipid. When we gave up my salary, I was really very careful into getting into something na tuloy-tuloy ang gastos. So, kailangan ba talaga to? Yung mga subscription na ngayon yan. Diba? Itong cable subscription na to. Okay na ba to? Afford na ba to? Yung mga tipong ganun. Kasi once you get into it, tuloy-tuloy na yan eh. Oh, hi! Jessica de la Cruz Abaya. She's watching.
Oh, hello.
Hello. A dear friend of mine. Ninang mo.
Ito, may nagparinig. Rural dweller. Kumu coins daw. Is it a necessity or a want? Ako, I would
Oo.
say, definitely by itself, it's a want, but it becomes a bit of an essential if you really choose kung kanino mo siya gagastusin, kanino mo siya ipang-support. Kasi syempre,
Oo.
whoever's also doing the Kumu, their job, I mean, doing the stream is also an essential for them.
Yun, kagaya nung
So,
kabibigay lang na halo-halo ni user blank, blank, blank. Ayun, naganda. Sabi ni Keb, Kumu Coins, love fund for me. Uy, ganda. Nako,
wow,
pakisabihan yung mga Kumu people. Ganda nun, ah. Love fund.
love fun. Hello,
I
Lovely
have,
Torres, 1918. Good morning sa'yo
oo.
from wherever you are watching. Baka you could share with us saan ka nanonood ngayon. Of course, sa
Ay,
bahay. Pero saan ang
oo.
bahay?
Anong part, no? So, yung love fund, balikan ko yung love fund. Ako naman, I call it, I have that in my expense account at saka kung ano yung balance na sa balance sheet ko. I call it my give back fund. So,
Hmm.
to those who are interested to learn about this, should I call it a hack of mine? Kasi sometimes, di ba, merong mga panahon na ang daming makailangan ng tulong, meron naman yung panahon na wala, kung okay, masagana. Pero kung minsan ikaw, nalilito ka na rin, when should I help? Kasi kung sapat lang para sa akin itong kinikita ko, no? Baka naman ako yung mawalan, ayokong ako yung magiging burden pa sa aking mga loved ones later on. So what you can actually do is to treat it as an expense. So think of an amount that you are willing to give back to. Parang ito na yung tulong mo naman sa mga kapwa-tao mo or kung anumang
Hmm.
charitable institution.
What's
Set
a
that
good tip?
aside.
What's a good tip na percentage to set aside for give back fund or
Well, yung,
helping fund?
di ba yung mga sa religion kasi, tithing nila is 10%. So yan yung parang usual. But you don't have to go there right away. You just build it up. Kasi ako, I believe na it has to grow naturally, a little bit naturally for you dahil kung hindi, baka magiging bitter giver ka eh. Masaya yung
Yeah.
you give, ano yung sabi nila? Hindi siya give until it hurts eh. Give until, what's that friend of yours who's a
Parang,
philanthropist? She said something very nice eh.
parang
Give
you give as ano yun? Parang give until you find comfort in it. Yung parang
Hindi,
ganun eh.
joy nga
Naging
eh. Parang,
find
di
joy.
ba?
Parang you become more positive pa nga in it eh. Kasi
Yeah,
ano eh, ganda eh. Sinabi niya, don't give until it hurts. Kasi
it
nagiging
hurts.
negative yung experience. But
Oo.
give until you find joy in it.
Oo, ganda, di
So,
ba?
yeah, she runs a non-profit
Yeah, you can
organization,
name her. You can name
Moved.
her. Oo,
Moved
move
from
it.
Alex Eduque for
Oo.
preschoolers in Bicol.
Yes.
Speaking of different areas in the Philippines, ang dami na nanonood sa atin from somebody from Abra, also Bacolod. I love chicken inasal. I miss eating chicken inasal. Um, from Bacolod, and we also have ex Hexi from
Mm.
Lapu-Lapu in Cebu. Maayong buntag. We also have dami pala. Pabati naman po,
Ayan,
Great
Anton.
Adeo.
Anton is telling us the correct words. Give until it feels good. Tama, no?
Ayun.
Yun, ano. Give until, hindi give until it hurts kasi negative na konti. Give until it feels so good. Parang gano'n yung parang, ang
Yes, tama.
sarap. So,
Thank
going back to
you.
my hack. So, magsiset aside na kayo. Nakaseparate na yung fund na yon na parang in-expense out mo na siya. So that, pagka merong isang nangangailangan na gusto mong tulungan, worthy of your tulong, at gusto mo talaga siyang paulit-ulit, no? Gusto mong tulungan, you can now use that fund. At dun sa mga times naman na wala, you still set aside so that kung meron yung magiging big amount na kakailanganin mo, nandun, nagbi-build up lagi. So it's treated
Yep.
like a regular expense. Parang mong, yun nga eh, it's
Parang
like a
part siya.
love
Diba?
tax. Oo.
Para siyang part na, kunwari, kung if you are an employee, you receive salary, may SSS, may pag-ibig, may mga iba pa. Hindi ko na minention yung isa, irita pa ako dun sa issue na yun. Tapos, others are also saying that, si Keb, 13th month and bonus, ginagawa niya,
Yeah.
nilalagay sa love fund niya. Diba?
Hi
Thank
to
you, Enrique. Of
Noel.
course, Did you really send a lugaw here at Kumu? It's so funny.
Meron bang lugaw? Paarte lang ni Enrique. Thank you, Becky Sinera, for sharing the
Ayan,
live
meron.
and job.
It's totoo. It's real. May lugaw
It's
talaga.
real.
May
May
gift.
lugaw talaga. Okay, thank you sa lahat ng mga yan. Hannah Joyce, thank you for your
Yeah.
halo-halo. So yun, so going back to that, sabi ni Kev kanina, he put his 13th month pay. Kasi maganda rin na minamanage natin yung feeling natin, When we do that, you just set aside a certain amount every month, kahit may nangangailangan o wala. Hindi na ganun kasakit pag merong mangangailangan ng tulong mo na medyo malaki. 'Di ba?
Yes.
Kasi andun na-accumulate mo na at saka naging nasanay ka na rin doon sa pagse-set aside ng yon. That is like what I call operationalizing your help fund.
Yes. And
Yes.
also with, just going back to the love fund, I gusto ko yung ginagawa ni Lovely Torres. Nagpapabati siya sa kanyang either boyfriend or asawa, si Great Adeo, na nakikinig din kasi daw months rin nila ngayon.
Uy!
Aww.
Happy anniversary!
LDR sila ngayon. LDR kasi lockdown pa tayo ngayon.
Pero alam mo, I'm big on that. You always celebrate your anniversary. Kung ano man yung
Essential yan for
anniversary.
you.
Yes.
Every year. Hindi porket 20th, 10th, 25th. Basta every year. Kahit 17th, 7th, 3rd, 21st. Every year, no?
Oo.
You're
Alam mo,
welcome, Lovely.
yeah, it really helps our relationship, kami ni Papa. We've been married for more than 3 decades, 31 years na po kami. And I can honestly say that he's still my favorite person in the world. Arte ko, no? So, yung mga arte nyo dyan, labas nyo yan. Kailangan yan ng
Essential
loving
yan.
relationship. Oo, essential talaga yan, promise. It's sabi nga nila, it's the spice of it. A lot of people would say, sa gawa na lang, para bang, kailangan ko pa bang sabihin sa'yo na love kita? Hindi pa ba sapat ito? Nagtatrabaho ako para sa pamilya? Hindi, essential din po because we are human beings, we're physical beings, we need physical signs, we need physical expressions of love. Maganda yun Ano ang essential expression of love mo? At ano yung want?
Kailangan mo rin. Ako essential sa akin ng quality time, words of affirmation, and physical intimacy. Those are essentials. Ang mga wants, service, gifts, yung mga love languages, mga wants. Pero mas essential yung mga ganun. Wait, tawan-tawa lang ako dito. Si Aris, someone watching from Italy. He always sets aside monthly daw for his BIR, Bureau of Inay-Itay Relatives Revenue. That's the first time na narinig ko yun. Gusto ko, paparong natin yan sa future FP Talks natin.
Okay. Can you
Bureau
please say that again?
Itay Relatives Revenue. OFW, are you an OFW, Aris? At nakatawa para may hugot sa kanyang pag-share. We have a few more minutes, and we'd like to ask our viewers if you have any questions when it comes to essentials, money essentials, money wants, para we can make the most out of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are watching. Yes, BIR.
Bongga ng BIR. So, I will ask for your permission also. I'll be using that later on. And especially next week is already the deadline of filing of our income tax. So, BIR. Uy, ano pangalan niya? Para naman mabigyan natin ng proper attribution pag ginamit natin.
His name is Aris.
Aris. We will borrow your very witty BIR.
Aris, let us know if you're a guy or a girl. Kasi parang Aris can also be a girl's name, di ba?
Today, lahat na ngayon, hindi na tayo masyadong gender, different.
Hello to our fellow Gallup Strengths coach, si Coach
hi!
Nemo.
Hello.
Is Coach May or Coach Nemo?
Nag-iba yung pangalan niya sa Kumu. You were saying something a while ago, bago lumabas yung BIR. You were saying na, okay, we only have a few minutes. What was that? You
We
were
have a few
getting at?
minutes. If you have any questions
Mm.
on money essentials or money wants that siguro from Coach Manette. Oh, hi Coach Manette. Hello. Um Good afternoon also to Steph Stephen Ren Zangon. If you have questions on money essentials, money wants, from different perspectives, somebody who runs a business, single, somebody who's a mom, married, kasi nag-iiba yan eh. Depends on your life
Mm-hmm.
stage. Nag-iiba ang essentials and wants natin. But I think what we can all agree is that part of our essentials is really the health.
Yep.
Things that will contribute to your health. Of course, the food, safety, clothing, etc., vitamins, medicine. But you know yourself more, so let's look at ano bang try to make sure that with your money you are funding your essentials fully. Tapos
Mm-mm.
yung wants pwedeng set aside muna.
Yeah. And to those who just tuned in, I'd like to say that again because this is a very important insight. When we want to reduce our expenses, instead of just doing an across the board cut, for example, you want to decrease your expenses, total expenses by 20%, instead of going through all your expenses and taking out 20% from each one of them, it is better for your well-being to know what are essentials and what are wants, and then just get rid big time of some of the wants in order to have that 20% reduction in total expenses. It's going to be
Mhm.
better for each family member kasi hindi masyadong feeling deprived. Yung lagi kong ginagamit na word, hindi ka masyadong feeling yagit-yagit. Kasi kung
Mhm.
masyado tayong feeling yagit, nagkakagulo na nga tayo dito, no? Parang mabablock talaga yung natin eh, yung magagano, no, mako-cortisol talaga tayo. Ano ba naman to? Anong klaseng buhay to? Ganyan ang mangyayari. And when we block our creativity and openness to the abundance pa rin na meron out there, mas mapapalungkot ang buhay. So mas okay na essentials, iwan mo na yan. Pampahappy at mga kailangan talaga, iwan mo na yan. Tapos, puntahan natin yung mga wants. Ano ba yung mga luxury na yan? Kung halimbawa, gustong-gusto nyo na magbabakasyon, di syempre ngayon hindi ka na makakabakasyon, just try to be creative. Now it's summer again, sayang, gaganda ng mga beaches natin dito sa Pilipinas, hindi tayo makaporma para maglakbay-lakbay, But we have to think of something na ano ba yung na-enjoy natin, particularly in that lakad? Ano ba yung masaya
Mhm.
doon? Do you like the
Mhm.
inihaw? Which I do love. I love inihaw. Para bang when there is a beach or there's swimming, parang ang bango-bango sa akin. Talagang super favorite ko yon. In fact, pag yung kapitbahay namin, barbecue ang ulam, naiinggit ako. Lagi kong iisip ko, sa amin ba yun? Sa amin ba yun? Tapos lolokohin ko nga lagi si Papa. Sabi ko, Pa, hingi mo naman ako kahit 2 stick lang. So things like that. You just try to come up with an alternative siguro so that the essential part of that particular activity you can still do it given all our lockdown limitations right
Mhm.
now.
Mhm. Yeah, hello to a lot. Thank you so much for sending halo-halos, TNT 1 gigabyte, and Carlito hellos to our different viewers. Leo Bade Vintervention. Wow, haba. Nice name. Very makaluma and ano. We also want to say hello to John and Lord, Rebecca, Rebuka pala, and the others. Yeah, tama. I like what you said, no? Finding the essentials and the things that we used to enjoy doing. Kasi
Mm-mm.
that really makes sense how we can make the most time pa rin out of it. And I think we also want to talk about rest as an essential.
Oh,
Kasi may
super.
kumakalat kahapon na yung WFH, di ba? That's work from home. WFH, work from
Can
home.
you say that again? Can you say that again? Parang nag-garbled ka so the viewers can listen.
Dati, may kumakalat din kahapon, yung WFH or
Mm.
work from home. Ngayon, sinasabi na nila, wilting from home,
Oh,
worrying from home, watching
oh,
from home. Parang ano na siya, naging negative, naging nakakapagod na siya. So, we'd like for you to please rest. Also, if you're working, syempre busy pa rin kahit na parang nakakatakot yung mga nangyayari outside. Pero parang tuloy pa rin yung trabaho. Talk to your boss kung pwede kayong makahingi ng konting check-in or pahinga or, uy sir, ma'am, mag-ano nga tayo, parang can we just like have a meeting or inuman na tayo, we're not talking about work or
Oh, that's right.
kasi some companies not necessarily just the big ones, but even the small companies have yung mga pa-break, di ba? So, to just check into the mental health and overall well-being of our teammates and colleagues. Sabi nga ni Kebo, the pros of work from home. Home. Cons. Work. Unlimited OT.
Tako, dami ko ng mga hihiramin, mga BIR dyan, mga love fund, at saka the pros. Okay yun, ano? Oo. So, pagka nalulungkot-lungkot na tayo masyado, no, we have to validate our feelings. Hindi namin sinasabi na you just sweep these feelings under the rug na, positive, positive. Nakakainis din kasi yun yung positive, positive masyado. Hindi, you have to acknowledge your feelings, validate them. But then, after you give yourself that time to grieve or whatever, no, bigyan nyo na yung pagkakataon sa sarili nyo na, okay, so what now? Given all this, what now? What now? I like that you said important yung rest, yung sleep. Ako, recently, I was having a hard time to get really a good night's sleep. Binalik ko ulit yung dati kong ginagawa. No cell phones beside on the bedside table. No cell phones there. Kasi pag hindi ako makatulog, parang natitempt talaga ako, mag-audiobook na lang ako, magaganyan na lang ako. It's the same device that will make you click the email, the Facebook, at lahat-lahat. Tapos kung may work doon, kahit sabihin mong bukas na, wala, you cannot unthink of something, di ba? You cannot unsee something. Nandyan na. Kaya dapat, the design is such that. So for the last couple of days, no, pinapa-confiscate ko yung cellphone ko kay Honey. Gumanda naman yung tulog ko ngayon. Makakameme na ako ng mas matino. How about you? Taking care of your health.
Ako, I would, kapag mga 11 na, kailangan nag-dim na ako ng lights around the room. Para medyo pa slow down. Para makatipid din ako sa electricity bill, pinapalamig ko yung kwarto siguro a little after dinner. Tapos pag malapit na ako matulog, ino-on ko na lang yung fan, ino-off ko na yung aircon para medyo malamig pa rin siya. Tapos open lang the window para peaceful yung pagtulog. FQ tip din yun. F-tipid tip. We have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left in today's episode. And I think ang takeaway ko lang naman, I like to give takeaways, parting words for essentials and wants. It really depends on you, depends on what you value, what your core values are. And the purpose of money is for you to fund these core values so that you will be living a life that's fulfilled. And always look at your essentials and take care of yourself and the people around you by making sure that everybody gets access to their essentials. How about you? Essentials versus wants. Any parting words as we are about to end it?
Alam mo, natutuwa ako kasi I always say nga that when I talk about FQ and raising your children to have high FQ, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and I call you nga guys my pudding. So what you said, I don't think I can add a lot more to that, no. That's really it. We really talk about money. We try to help people understand how to deal with money better so that they'll have a financially good life. And it's only because of one thing, because it is your tool for you to be able to fulfill your core values, the very essential things in your life. So again, maraming salamat po. This has been Rose Press Fausto, FQ Mom.
And FQ Son number 1, Martin Fausto.
Join us again next Thursday for another episode of Money Lessons with FQ Mom
and FQ Son.
Bye! Woohoo! Thank
Have
you!
a good
Marami
lunch.
kami natutunan. Si Mirna. Brian said you had fun. Maraming salamat. Thank you daw sa
Hi,
Miss
Ken.
Martin.
Thanks for joining.
Yes, yes, yes. See you again!